Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of Unabridged on the Primus server. And happy holiday everyone. I hope you had a great holiday, a lot of candies. We just came from an expedition on the search of candies, and I must say there's so many trash in the candies right now. So half the sack we throw away, and we keep the good stuff, of course, limiting the what the kids can eat or not. It's a good practice, I think, in my opinion. There are so many candies that are so bad, they're better in the trash. Anyway, that's why I have my costume. This guy has Mr. T right now. And in this episode, guys, I'm going to show you what I've been working on. We'll touch a little bit of bees, maybe a power reactor. I want to go to the big reactors, but I didn't want to show that on camera, so it's gonna be very quick. But the idea is that I want to go into the mechanism reactors. If we go to mechanism, there is also options here to make this reactor, and this is a fusion reactor, which is great. And I think I'm gonna go that direction for my power system. But before we can do that, of course, we need a lot of power already and resources. That's why I want to go into the deep dark, put a quarry over there, and also to get a bunch of resource, and then probably we'll do the fusion reactor at one point. For now, let me show you what I've been working on. This is part of the structures that we're gonna put around our little mountain here. And let me show you in here what I've been doing. This is all the woods from forestry and extra trees that we have right now. And I think it looks really nice. So we have a lot of option when we decorate to come here and take a look. And by the way, I'm using a new texture pack on this episode, just to I want to see what you guys think of this, if it's better than the Faithful 32 that I normally use. But I was showing this to Lance Ryder the other day, and he will say, okay, look at this color, this look beautiful, but he was using this texture. So we were not talking about the same colors and shapes. So that's why I built. I'm using these, and let me know, guys, if you like it better or not from the Faithful 32. It's kind of hard to get used to it, but I'm gonna try to play around a little bit with this texture and see the look and feel of it. So in this part, I am using this white fence from Mr. Crayfish furniture mod. This is a great mod, actually, Mr. And you will see I've playing around a little bit, and there are cool stuff we can do about it. I play around in single player to take a look at it. And okay, so here we have a stair. We go to the second floor. In the second floor, we have a little bit more trees from ancient trees. All these are ancient trees. I think I'm missing 2 or 3. I think 2. I'm missing 2 more to get the full collection of the ancient trees. In here we have the witchery, we have the Tomcraft, and these are the bunch of random. I still have to finish this construction and build a little bit more. I wasn't sure about the white fences or not. We'll see if I leave it like that or put a glass. What's cool about it that you can do stuff like this. And let me show you actually with my pickaxe. And you can build it and put like really nice stuff. And I just earned the achievement again. I'm telling you, those achievements, they never work. Invalid static achievement. I already got it the other day because I was making fun of some of the guys on the server. But anyway, I think it looks cool, but this I was just playing around with it. And on the third floor, we have another, these are the vanilla trees. And these are the Biomes of Plenty trees that I still have a bunch to put in here that I haven't finished. We'll go with the bees in a bit. Let me show you up here. This is really, weird. This is sand in here, believe it or not. So if we take the sand, where is the sand going? Look at this. You know the sand will fall, right? So if I take this, let me grab that. So if I put this and this and this and this, it will fall. And look at that. Where is it floating? There is actually an invisible block in here that I'm not gonna tell you how to make that, because I know there's someone on the server that he wants to start pranking people, and I think an invisible block that you cannot even see, but it will block you. So if I try to walk in here, I can. You can see it stopped me right there. I think that's gonna be a really great block to use in the pranking of so if it decides to prank us, you know what we're gonna do. Anyway, first of all, I want to go to the deep dark. So I need to build the deep dark portal here, and I need this unstable ingot. I was gonna do this on camera, but it's always fun to see people explode if you're not doing it correctly. So let's. I'm gonna put. I need this, the activation sigil, diamond, this, and the rest. I think I'm gonna put in here. And I have to remember that I don't have the flying anymore. And actually, I'm gonna take away this just in case we explode. But I don't think that will make a difference. So let's put everything together in here. Let me put this and this in here. So let me refresh my memory. Iron, and this goes like that. And this one in the middle, this in the corners. So let's do this really quick. And let's go for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This in the middle, and we get the portal. Perfect. So I'm alive. Very nice. We'll take all this back with us. Perfect. And let me put my tools in the right place. And let's take this from here. Also the chest. Thank you. Now in here, I need to finish this, but I run out of bricks of clay. So I made a Clyconia, and I have to go to the desert to collect a bunch of clay from sand. That's a trick that I already showed in the past. And I put some other bricks in here. I think it looks really nice, not only with this brick, but also the other chisel brick. And these bricks over here, under brick, are from the Twilight zone that I put around here very randomly. This I'm not sure, again. We'll see. And what I made also in here is a little hole just where we're gonna put the big reactor. So we're gonna work on that in a second. We're probably actually there is a website that actually help you out. And what's the website? I think it's this one here. If you go to, I think it's like this, BR, and I have it on my screen here, sidoh.org, and it's a big reactor simulation. So if you go there, it's really nice because you can design your reactor, and actually it will give you a result of the cost that you need. And this is what I got so far. So let's see if that website is really nice and it will actually accept how I want to build this reactor. So if I jump in here, I want to let me achievement get the perfect size. What the hell is this? Build a 9x9 house made out of cobblestone. The perfect size according to Direwolf 20. Really? Look at that. I've never seen that achievement. So let's remove this. Okay, and I'm gonna put the base of our reactor in here. So I'm gonna build it this way, and Perfect. All right. So the rest we can take away. Come on. Jeez. Okay, I don't have smooth stone with me. The thing about this textures pack is I really not used to where's my pickaxe, or this look like a pickaxe as well, so it's kind of hard to get used to it. But it does look prettier than the vanilla one, of course. So that's going to be the base of the reactor. So we have to fill, of course, this, and what better way to use or one to do that trick really quick. And we'll go like this. Perfect. Let me put a couple of torches around. And I know I said I wasn't going to build this on camera, but well, we might as well do it. So I'm gonna go 3 high on this. So like this, and I remove inventory tweaks because I was getting mad of the glitches with that. There you go. And this should be like that. Now, the rods I'm gonna use is reactor glass, yellowing rod. I think I'm gonna go with something like this on the middle. This one I use these on Direwolf. Talking about Direwolf achievement on Direwolf's pack as well. This form, and it's really efficient for cooling and for materials. So the reactor taps are gonna be like so. Perfect. And in here as well. There you go. And the rest is gonna be the casing that I'm gonna put anyway, because we're gonna use probably to fill this up floodgate. Oh, I hope there's a floodgate in this pack. Floodgate, yes, we have a floodgate. Okay, perfect. So let's put the rest like so. We'll leave one open to put the floodgates. And in here, I was thinking of what we can use as liquids. And I think cryotium is one of the best to use, cryotium dust. But I think I'm going to put only the cryotium dust in here. That will cool down all this around. And in here, I'm going to go with Ender because it's much less of a pain to make than this in here. This in here, we need this bliss powder with saltpeter, redstone, and snowballs. So we can get snowball really easy, making the, of course, the glacial precipitator is called, I think. Yeah, I think it's the glacier precipitator. I don't know why it doesn't show in here. Pulverizer, mana infusion, centrifuge rocks. Yeah, it doesn't show, but you can do it with that. So let me craft other stuff and all the liquids to put that thing into work. That way we can start powering, getting some power to go to the deep dark and set up a quarry over there. Now, I can use the I think there is a ender quarry. Yes, maybe an ender quarry will be a good idea to go, but I need to craft all this stuff. So before I do that, actually, let me show you what I've been doing. I've been done with the bees. I have to finish this up, of course. The reactor will do it after. They still need the ports and the sides, of course. But I want to do some crafting of camera, and let's go visit our bees and see how we are doing over there. All right. Okay, so in here, a bunch of butterflies. Oh, that one is pretty. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste time. chasing butterfly right now. So what I have here, I move everything from back there to here. And why did I get this flower? So in here, what I have is I made a little bit more of industrial apiaries. And also what I did is the genetic transposer as well. So in here, what I have right now is a bunch of bees doing. These are all pristine. Let me start from here. For example, this one, there's nothing. Okay, these are the modest queen that I've been getting this because I want the modest gene. This one here, there's nothing. In here, I put the common queen that is doing this pristine stock as well, so it is not gonna die. And it's out. The automation upgrade is always there. You can see I just got the princess, and I think I'm gonna remove the princess right now because that's enough. 64 common drones. That's more than enough. What I'm gonna do is analyze this princess. This princess has a common, has the fast production speed. Fertility is 3. And if you see the effects, is diurnal, nocturnal, and tolerant flyer. What I don't have is cave dwelling that I'm gonna put as well. And I think did I put? No, there's still flowers on the type. These one are exactly the same. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all the drones in here that I have. Oh, I have already a bunch in there. And in here, I'm putting all the princes, and these are all pristine stocks. Let me go to sleep for a second. And let me show you what else I have in here. So in here, we have also this tropical queen. Now, this one is an ignoble stock, so it means that after a few production, this kind of stuff is gonna die. That's why I put this genetic stabilizer upgrade. Really easy to craft. And why is not showing the recipe? Okay, there you go. Redstone and this upgrade frame with the genetic processor that you make on the laser assembly table. And this will prevent this bee to die, so I can use it definitely. And I needed this because the silky comb is something that I was gonna use. Let me the uses that will give us this propolis, which we need to create this silk wisp, which we need to create the sieve upgrade. And this is what we needed, and also another sieve of another upgrade over there. I put in here the industrial queen that we finally got, and she's producing a bunch of this pollen cluster, but also Monday large, common alder pollen right now because of the trees that I have right now with me. So the idea is, and I'm gonna take a look very quickly at my other monitor here. I think one of the latest trees that I made was the boxwood sapling. I think it was. Yeah, I think this is the one. So balsam fir is the one I want to get right now. So let's see what we can do with the common alder. So you go to uses, you combine it with the common alder, this one, with the mundane large sapling, and you get the balsam fir. So mundane large and the common alder pollen, and mundane large that I have. Was this? Let me see here. Uses mundane large sapling. Now the texture packs change a lot of the look of this, so that's why I'm not used to it. So I think we can use it for that. Now, let me double check. A balsam firm that we don't have. With the common holly, we can make the boxwood. Also, with the common hassle, we can make the dwarf hassle sapling. And the common holly already have elderberry, hill cherry. This looks really nice. Anyway, let's do these two. So what we do is we go in here, and remember before we combine two bees, now we can combine this one with this one, and we get the balsam fir. So we click in here, we use one of these genetic labware, and we get the balsam fir that I'm gonna analyze immediately and see what's the girth. So I only need one sapling and I will get a bunch of more, and also this wood. And I show you already the process that once I get a bunch of sapling using, of course, the crafter, I go there and put that in there. Now, on the piece, I have this one already show. Now, I'm been getting here a bunch of these gene samples. So I have the common, cultivated, forest, industrious, meadow, rocky, and tropical, and unwary. And what I do normally is I put, once I have a bunch of these drones in here, so attune, for example, I don't think I have attune. Let's see if we have the attune. No, I don't. So what I do is I'm gonna go in here, grab a bunch of attune. I think sometimes I put 8. I've been getting lucky, and only with that we only with that we have the sample that we need. So let's put 8 in there. Let's grab a little bit more of this that I'm gonna have to go and craft. Okay. Now take a look at this tropical queen here. If we take a look at his, actually that's not the one, Bealizer, and I'm missing some honey that I should have in here. Yeah. By the way, there is a bug. If you shift right click this in here and you close, it will disappear. So you have to drag it and put it here. Don't shift click, guys, because it will disappear all the honey in there. And I need to go and report that. So let's take a look at now this bee in here. You will see that this bee, the flower type I put rocks, is fast. And this is my product, not my production, my you can say that the one I use to produce a bunch of fertility drones and stuff. And the effects, of course, is none. Normally they will give you poison, and here diurnal, nocturnal, and torrential flyer. So let's add the cave dwelling to all this mix and to these bees, as well as I'm gonna remove all this, and this in here. I'm gonna put the combs right here for now. These tropical drones, I'm just gonna put one in there, and these two are, this should be the same. So let's analyze this one. Okay, and let's this one is analyzed already, so let's see if I put it in there. No, they're different, so I need to know what's the difference on this, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to use those. So I'm gonna have actually to grab one. So slower worker, fast worker, this is the one that I need. So I'm gonna take one of these for now, and let's add this gene in here. So I think I put it in there already. Yes, let's see. No, this is a humidity and tolerance. You see, the other thing I put in here, no, actually I changed that. I think it was in this, let's see, where is, yeah, I created this desert emulation upgrade for the Modest Queen because they cannot work in this environment unless they have this in there. So I'm gonna put this one back in here. This one is ignore day, night, true, flowers, rock, speed, fast, effect, none. Okay, so this is the one that I want to add to that mix. That the what is called? Let me see. Humidity ignores short speed. Speed, what I need is the wintry that I need. So because I think the fertility I think is 4, or the speed is very fast. Flowers, cave dwelling, true. That's what I wanna put. So let's say the cave dwelling, true. I needed more, or actually let's take another one. Speed slower, flowers, rock. This one is one that is really nice because as long as you have some rocks in here, it will generate, they can use that. So in the genic transposer, I can put the flowers rock in there, and then I use an empty one, like this one, to make a copy of this gene sample, so I can save it if I want to use this in here with one of these. So that's what's let me put it in here for now. So flowers rock, and now we have 2 of those. Now I want to add this cave dwelling true to this in here. So let's put, now we have 7 of 13, and with that we're gonna have 8. And you will see it in where is it? Cave dwelling true right now. Okay, so we'll take that. We get a blank gene. I'm just gonna throw in here. What I have? Oh, look at that. Species attune. Exactly what I wanted. So I don't need to do this process again. And we can put the species attune in there. And this one, I'm gonna throw it over here. I can always keep 2 of these genes if I need, and throw the rest and cook the rest for to get. I'm gonna put a chest or a hopper here to cook it, but for now it's so cheap to make that I don't really care. So attune drones, let's put them in here. And what is this one? This is the one I want, so I'm gonna put that one in there. What I want to do right now is put this stuff that I just made to my queen, and also to my tropical drone, which I'm gonna need a little bit more of this. There you go. And once I have that, I'm gonna keep producing that for that silky comb. That is always good to have a few more. And then I don't think I'm gonna use this bee anymore. So I want to work on the bees to get yellorium. If we get yellorium from bees, that will be really nice. So let's see here. You can get it from yellorium dust, which you can get from dirty yellorium dust. No, from these yellorium grains, which is really nice. And you get the yellorium grains with the yellorium combs, and the yellorium combs is the yellorium queen and yellorium queen. So is this bee over here? Yellow drawn yellow. Oh, there's a yellow and yellorium. Okay, so the yellorium princess, that's what I want. Is the nuclear and the frugal. So I need to keep working on the frugal. The frugal is the modest and the finish. Okay, so now we're talking about going to the sinister. I do have one sinister, I think. And the sinister comes from the embedded. So I need to work cultivated and modest, give you a sinister. So let's try that just to show, and let's actually sleep. Let's see, how much time do I have left? Almost 1 minute. So I think I'm gonna have to record the big reactor and the deep dark in another episode. So we have the tropical queen and these 2. Now we can put them back in here with not in here, not in here. Yeah, actually they were in here. So let's put it in here. She will start working, no problem. See how fast it's giving me products. Although this is not a actually I should change these. I made a mistake. I should change this. Instead of using this in here that is for producing drones, to my production, that is this one here, that the effect is none and the fertility is only 1, so I don't have so many drones to deal with. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It's still producing a bunch of this stuff. So what I want to do, I think, let's yeah, let's do that modest and cultivated. So I think, let me see in here what we have. I'm gonna use because I don't have any more pristine. I have a rocky pristine, and the rest is ignoble. Meadow is pristine as well. All the rest is ignoble. So if I go that direction, at one point I'm gonna lose it, or I have to put the stuff that I showed before. This genetic stabilizer that is not that bad actually. So we need a cultivated, and let's see here. Do I have a cultivated princess? Perfect. And a modest drone. Why not? So if I combine these two, let me see what I get. I get a sinister queen. So that's the way you can get the new species. And then from this one, I think this one is gonna work, but on the I have to go to the Nether, or Gendustry. I think there is an upgrade for a heater upgrade. Flooring. Let's see here. Hell emulation upgrade. So biome override hell. Yeah, so I think that one will be an idea to do. This is with lapis golden chipset. So let's create this one. Let's go and ahead and create this one, and let me craft this hell emulation upgrade. Now before I do that, what the hell happened? Okay, I have a sinister queen. Can I give her exactly the same of this? Now I need a sinister drone. This is a queen actually. So what I need is I'm gonna give her this chromosome. So let's put it in here to make it a little bit accessible. Now the humidity tolerance, flooring missing. The humidity actually I can change using this one here, that I put humidity tolerance on both and temperature tolerance on both as well. So you can add both together. So let's give it a try and see what we get on this one right now. So shortest fast average rocks, fertility is 3, which is great. Diurnal, nocturnal, tornado, flyer, cave dwelling, all okay. So climate hellish and humidity arid. What happened if I throw, instead of this, I'm gonna put this one in here and give it another go with that. And let me go to my little hobbit hole in here that we're gonna change as soon as I finish. We have a block that is not charging here. As soon as I finish that in there, let's go to my hobbit hole that I need so much stuff to change in here that I want to get rid of all of that, and I have all the materials actually to craft our logistic stuff in here and finish our big reactor, but it seems that there's never time. So let me craft this hell emulation. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so it's almost done. Perfect. So we have the environmental processor, and let me put this in here. Very good. We have the health simulation. So let's go back to our bees. And we'll take a look if we can start doing this. So we have a sinister queen. And the first thing I'm going to do is put it through a cycle that tolerant both, and let's see what it will say. The effect I think is none, right? So yeah, effect is none because normally they're really dangerous. They can kill you really quick in the. I remember doing it like the old-fashioned way, going all the way up to the best bees. Let me use this one here for now. So sinister queen, and let's see. Okay, so hostile environment. It's saying here. And if we put this in here, it will say temperature hellish. So it's really good. We have an automated upgrade that I want to take away for now, because the first descendants from this quiz, I'm going to take the princess and the drone and give them both the same treatment with this the other with this one in here. No, not this one. Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay, with this one. So and then I'm gonna put them on a cycle to start getting a bunch of drones so that I can analyze, uh, get the gene sample for this type of bees, and then put it back in there so we can produce any more bees as we want. And those gene samples, by the way, this one here, if we want a forest, we just need to put them in here. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong machine. You put where is it? Um, yeah, you put it in here. But so what you need to do is put this in this gene sample in one of these empty ones. But I haven't done it. I need to put like another filling cabinet for that, or change these for that one. And then you give the bees that it transformed from whatever it is to that new bees. All right, and let's see what we can do with this. What's the use of that one? Give me refractory wax and phosphor. Oh, nice, 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 nice. That give me lava. With sand and dirt, we can make actually this bee producing lava for us instead of making a quarry pump or something. So I think before going to sleep, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I promise in the next episode we're gonna go through the big reactor, finish that up. I'll show you how to use the floodgates and all that, and make the liquids. I think I'm gonna make the liquids off camera, and then go and set up a query on the deep dark. And then once we have a lot of power, we can probably go to fusion reactor with mechanism. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.